We'll take a little trip over yonder, so I can take a look around at what you've seen. I can see from where I am you're on an adventure, in a place you can't describe. Some things can't be captured in words.
Alright, what's up mga kamatler? Isang magandang araw sa inyong lahat. Ito pa rin ang inyong abot kamay na mga teacher, si Sir Ash. And today ay magde-discuss tayo ng second part ng ating module series for quarter 3. And today we will be giving consideration to our grade 8 students. Alright, so for today's lesson ay magde-discuss tayo ng quarter 3 module 2. And this is all about triangle congruence. Okay, so kung bago ka pa sa channel na ito, before we will start, please click the subscribe button at notification bell para naman ay maging updated ka sa ating mga susunod na topics. And please, i-hit na lang din ang like button para mas marami pang ma-reach out ang mga videos natin dito sa Math Teacher Ash channel. Alright, so let us start. So for the first page of the quarter 3 module 2, is the cover page, and this is entitled Triangle Congruence. So kung kayo ay nag-a-advance lesson at medyo nagre-review din sa mga topics na dinediscuss natin dito sa channel, we already have discussed triangle congruence, but this is a part na kung saan nag-go deeper pa tayo para sa topic na ito. Okay, but by definition, triangle congruence are triangles that have the same shape, the same measurement, the same sides, the same angles. Ganon. So, from the word itself, congruent. Okay, but we will consider the relationship of different triangle congruences. Alright! Okay, so now, let us continue. Page 2, the second page is all about the people behind on this topic. At, my dear math learners, disclaimer lamang po na ang mga dinediscuss natin sa topic na or sa channel na ito ay hindi pagmamay-ari ni Sir Ash. Instead, we are just here to help the students, the math learners, para mas maintindihan nila ang mga topics sa mathematics. At itong mga modules na ito ay gawa ng mga people behind sa DepEd or Department of Education. Next, we have the title page, and on the fourth page we have the introductory message para sa mga teachers at para sa inyo mga kamat learners. Alright, and next naman dyan is the ano tawag nito, the objectives of the module. So ano nga bang objectives natin for today? Napakasimple lang, define or to get the definition of congruent triangles and to illustrate triangle congruence. So after the objectives, we have the pre-test. Ibig sabihin, these are just series of questions, ABCD lamang po. No pressure at all. This is just a way to test whether you have a parang prior knowledge about this topic. Okay, so 5 questions lang ito. Okay, napakadali lang. And then after that, we have the activity 1. Find me and draw me. The wonders of geometry are present everywhere. So, in nature and in structures, at home or in coming to school. Have you seen a congruent triangle or congruent triangles? Name it and draw at least 2 things or structures that looks like congruent triangles in your surroundings. So, gagawa kayo dito or magdodrawing kayo dito ng 2 bagay na parang congruent triangles. Alright, so napakadali lang. Now, after that, we have the introduction of the topic, the let us study part. So, identical twins have exact same size and shape, and we instantly recognize that the 2 of them are exactly the same. When 2 items have the exact same size and shape, we say that they are congruent in mathematics. Okay, so this lesson is all about congruent triangles, pair of triangles which have the same size and the same shape. So, congruent triangles are an important part of our everyday's world, especially for reinforcing many structures so that they are strong and stable and do not bend or buckle in strong winds or when under load. Alright, so ayan, nakikita nyo, meron tayong satellite dish, and we also have here examples of a bridge in which parang yung support niya is a curve that is composed of several triangles. Alright. So, when are two triangles congruent? Kailan daw? Two triangles are said to be congruent if and only if their corresponding parts, sides, and angles are congruent. Ulitin ko, pag ang mga sides nila ay congruent at ang mga angles nila ay congruent. So, this side of one triangle and this side of another triangle, they're congruent. This side are all congruent. This side are all congruent. And the angles are also congruent. Then, the two triangles are congruent. Okay. So, ganon lang kadali, my dear math learners. As you can see, parang ganito lang. ABC, that is a triangle. Triangle PQR, that is another triangle. They are congruent triangles if and only if AB is equal to PQ, AC is equal to PR, and BC is equal to QR, as well as angle A and angle A, B, and C are equal also to angle P, Q, and R. So, si A at P, si B at Q, si C at R. So, those are in a way na masasabi natin na these two triangles are congruent. Okay? So, I hope klaro-klaro yan sa inyo, my dear math learners. So, as you can see, ito at ito dito at ito dito at dito, and the angles itself. Okay. So, let us continue. Example number 1. Given that triangle DBC is congruent to triangle YWX, name all the corresponding parts. So, when we say corresponding, sino sa pair from one triangle to the second triangle ang magkapareho ng measurement. So, we have here DC, side DC, and side YW. They are side DC and side YX. They are equal. Okay, as you can see with the mark. We have side BC and side WX. Side DB and side YW. They are also equal. And for angles, we have angle D is congruent to angle Y. Angle W is congruent to angle B. And angle X is congruent to angle C. Alright, so ganun lang kadali, my dear math learners. So, we know that DB is the same as BD. Okay, so regardless of paano nyo siya basahin, magsimula ka sa BD or DB, they are just the same. However, when we talk about congruence, it is important that the corresponding vertices must be in order. Hence, instead of BD, we write DB. Alright, so where is that? DB. So, ganun din ang congruence niya. DB, YW. Okay. Now, we have here another example. So, if angle W, okay, nandito na triangle yan. If angle W is 60 and angle KR is 9, so what is the measurement of angle R? Ito, angle R. So, since they are corresponding parts, so that is also 60. And OW, that is also 9. So, ganun lang kadali, my dear math learners. When we say congruence, they are the same. Example number 3, we have here triangle BIG and triangle NSO or NSO or SON. Angle I is 78 and angle B is 63. What is the measurement of angle N? So of course, my dear math learners, kung titingnan natin ito, these two sides, these two given angles pala, measurements, these are the angles in this side, the smallest, tama? The smallest side. Okay, so saan ang smallest side dito? Nandito din. So therefore, ito siya si 78 at ito naman si 63. So paano mo makuha si angle N? So therefore, you need to get the third angle here because remember, in a triangle, the total measurement is 180 degrees. So, angle I plus angle B plus angle G, that is 180 degrees. So, 78 plus 63. So, that will be 141? Yeah, 141 degrees. So, ilan ang kailangan ng 141 degrees para maging 180 degrees? And that is 39 degrees. So, therefore, we can say that angle N is 39 degrees. So, is for the angle G, 39 degrees. Okay, so napakadali lang. Right? Yes, easy lang talaga, my dear math learners. Now, let us go to example number 4. Given triangle RTS, ito yon, triangle DEC, ito din yon. Okay, they are congruent. So, DC, here, okay, 48. EC, ito yon, 25, and DE, 36. Alright. So, TS given here. So, draw the congruent triangle, label them congruent, find the value of x. Okay. So, since here, as you can see, this is, may mark dito, dalawa, di ba? So, saan ang mark dyan? Ito dito sa part na ito. So, this is the 1, 25. So, we will equate 3x plus 7 is equal to 25. So, you just combine like terms. So, 25 minus 7 na yun. Okay? And that will be 18. Divide both sides by 3 para makuha ang value ng x. So, therefore, the value of x is 6. Okay, so 6 ang x natin dito. Ganun lang kadali, my dear math learners. Now, this is the time na kayo naman ang sumagot sa part na ito kung sino sa kanila ang merong tamang choice. Alright, so which of the following shows the correct congruent statement for the figures below? Alright, so may drawing na dito. So, we have HIG is equal to UTV. Okay, so saan daw dyan ang pagkakahawig, okay, ng congruence niyan? So, let's say HIG. So, mula sa 2, 3, 1. So, HIG. UTV. UTV. Okay, so UTV. So, 3, 2, 1. Okay, so correct naman ito. Letter A. Alright. Now, let us go to letter B. So, we have XYZ and we have UWV. Yeah, whatever. Alright, so, we have here, we start with ZXY. So, ZXY. So, UVW. Tama din naman ito. How about this one? XYZ. XYZ. So, 231. So, 231. So, VW. Mali na ito. Double letters na. Alright? So, at least, we already know that that is letter B. So, we have here. So, see, very simple, my dear math learners. You just follow the sequence of the letters kung saan nagsisimula si angle 1 papunta kay angle 3. So, ganun lang kadali. Okay? So, either way, basta always remember with the correspondence, you need to have the same direction. Alright? So, that's it. Then, we have here, given as triangle STU. STU. Ito yun. STU. And STB. Write down the 6 pairs of congruent parts. Okay. So, 6 pairs. So, this is the first pair. US is equal to, US is congruent to SB. UT is congruent to TB. TS is congruent to TS, of course. We have angle U is equal to angle B. Angle T is, pwede din angle UTS is equal to angle STB. Okay, and angle UST is congruent to angle TSB. Alright. So, ganun lang kadali, my dear math learners. Now, let us go to this part 3. Which triangles are congruent? If AB is congruent to WX, XW, and BC is congruent to WV, and AC is congruent to XV, angle A is congruent to X, angle B, draw and label triangles. Okay. So, kagawa ka lang dito ng triangle na kung saan pareho ng measurement si A at X, si B at W, si C at V, and then you just name the parts. Very easy, my dear math learners. Next, we go with activity 3. Given triangle MAC and triangle BIR or BIR, if measurement of angle I is 27, measurement of angle R is 49. What is the measurement of angle M? Okay. So, of course, that is, so, ano lang tayo dito, minus lang tayo sa 180. So, 27 plus 49. So, that would be 76, 76. So, 104. Yeah. Yeah. The answer is 104. Alright! Bakit? Kasi si I at si A pareho ng measurement. Si R at si C pareho ng measurement. So, the total measurement of a triangle is 180. So, 27 plus 49. The answer of that, i-minus mo lang sa 180. Ganon lang kadali, my dear math learners. Next, we have here. Here, given find the value of x. So, if this is the first angle, right? Yan, first angle. Isang ganun lang. The first angle is 57. So, this is also 57. So, 57 and 48. Okay, so 5748 plus 10x plus 5 is equal to 180. I-solve mo lang yun siya. So, basically, 57 plus 48, that will give you 65 plus 105. So, eto dito, i-minus mo lang, 180 minus 105, that will give you 75. So, this measurement is 75. So, 70, 10x, 70, roughly, yeah, x is equal to 7. Yeah, ganun lang kadali, my dear math learners. Now, we have here 9. This is also 9. Okay? So, if you are trying to find the value of x, so ito lang yung gagamitin mo. Wala na ito sila sa scenario. Because we are talking about sides. So, magiging 10, that's 2. Simple. My dear math learners, this is the part na kinunclude na. Let us remember kung ano yung mga na-discuss natin about congruent triangles. Congruent triangles are just triangles na merong equal shape, equal size. The same measurements sa angles, the same measurements sa sides. Alright. And then, this is the part na kung saan this is known as the post test na sasagot kayo ng multiple choice type questions at kailangan sagutin nyo to ng tama. Bakit? Because this is where you are tested whether you have understood our topics. Alright. So, I know, kayang-kaya nyo yan, my dear math learners, kasi napakadali lamang po ng topic na ito. After that, you have the let us enhance. This is the performance task. You just follow the instructions with the rubrics here that you are ito na yung part na kung saan paano kayo i-grade ng inyong mga teachers. And then after that, you have your reflection. So, the like, the heart, and the sad face. So, for the like, you just react. What are the 3 things that you learn about the lesson? For the heart, you just react. What are the 2 real-life situations that you can apply this concept? And for the sad, what is one question that you want to ask about the topic? So, my dear math learners, I hope you have learned a lot of things about our topic for today. This is still your free access YouTube edu creator, Math Teacher Ash, and hopefully you haven't forget to click that subscribe button as well as that like button para mas marami pang ma-reach out ang ating topic or ang ating mga videos sa mga other viewers. Okay, thank you so much. God bless, and always remember, masarap matuto ng mathematics kapag marami tayong nagsasama-sama. Thank you so much. God bless, and keep safe always.
I will take a little trip over yonder, so I can take a look around at what you've seen. I can see from where I am you're on an adventure in a place you can't describe.